I'm Pat Navin from Chicago, the son of Frank Navin, who grew up in Westport and now lives in Half Moon Bay, California.
And you come back here on a fairly regular basis?
I do. We come back every 2 years for Covey Week, and we also came back. So this is our third year running because we came back for a wedding, Colin Navin's wedding last summer.
So your father immigrated to America how long ago?
1949.
1949.
Yeah.
And made a good living there.
Pardon me?
And made a good living there.
As he says, he came with $48 in his pocket, or whatever it was at that time, and $48. He said, and yeah, he has a good life. He's 2 pensions, and his Social Security, and he's living a nice life.
Yeah. And he enjoyed America.
He did. Yeah.
Does he like America? He loves America.
He loves America.
He loves America.
Yeah.
So you were the son of an Irish immigrant to America.
Yeah.
What was that like? Had you a big Irish culture about you there?
We did, yeah. Well, when I was very young, my uncle Jim, a lot of his family came to Chicago. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of Mayo people in Chicago, and a lot of Westport people. Tom O'Malley, his sister Stella, my uncle Jim, all came to Chicago. And eventually they all moved to California. And he was the last one to go to California from Chicago area.
And where were you born?
I was born in Chicago.
In Chicago. So you moved with them, yeah?
No, I still live in Chicago. I'm the last of the Navins in Chicago.
And what age were you when they left then? About roughly.
21.
21, yeah.
Yeah, he's been in California for 36 years.
Yeah. And were you immersed in Irishness as a young American kid?
Well, yeah. I mean, we made our first trip back to visit my grandmother when I was 16, and I thought, and right away, my cousin Tom Navin, who's now Tom Navin of Westport, the Undertaker, the funeral home. Tom took me out. I was 16 or 17 with his friends, and we had a couple of pints of Guinness, and there was lots of cursing, and I said, "This is my kind of place." It was like being in heaven.
And would you have drank in America at that age? You wouldn't?
No. But my dad let me go out with Tom and trusted me, which was probably a mistake, but it was great fun.
And did you hang around an Irish group?
Yeah, well, I grew up in kind of an Irish neighborhood in Oak Park, Illinois, which is just west of Chicago.
The shopping center, big shopping center.
No, that's Oak Brook.
That's Oak Brook. Right.
Oak Park is Frank Lloyd Wright, where the famous architect built a lot of houses. My dad worked in a lot of those houses.
Okay.
As a plasterer.
Yeah. So, did you have an Irish center?
We did.
Yep.
I don't think it was started then, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, Ambrose Kelly was one of the real founders of the Irish Irish Heritage Center in Chicago.
So they went out to America then, they did?
Yeah.
And
first my father went to England and joined the RAF when he was a little over 16. And then he came back for a few months when he was 18, and then he went to the States.
But when you were back as a child in America, we used to talk much about Ireland. Would they be always talking about it? Okay.
Every Sunday morning we had the Irish Hour on the radio, and we always played the Irish music, Clancy Brothers and some other. He had a lot of Irish records, so we had plenty of Irish music, but we listened to the Irish Hour every Sunday morning after church.
Compulsory listening, was it?
Yeah, it was on.
Were you fed up of it?
No.
Oh, you liked it, enjoyed it.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I loved it. Yeah.
Of course, in Chicago that time, I suppose Mayor Daly was there that time, was he?
Yes, yeah.
So you had a good.
There was plenty Irish. Yeah, I mean every St. Patrick's Day was a huge event in Chicago. Still is.
And what do you think of Westport?
I love Westport.
You love it. I like
It's
Westport.
a beautiful town.
What do you like about it?
I first of all is the people. We've made so many great friends here, and we've been very fortunate to come back and really become part of the town. I feel like when I walk down the street, I know a lot of people.
You're at the Covey Convention, yeah?
I'm at the Covey Convention this
2015.
year. Yeah, we started coming in 2005, Frank and I, and then many years we brought multiple family members. Some years it was just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
This year we have 9 of us here.
And that was the first one. You were at the first one, were you?
No. 2005 was the first time we came.
You came, yeah.
He might have been here, but I wasn't here.
So you're going to enjoy the rest of it?
Always do.
Always do, yeah.
Always do.
Well, do that.
Yeah.
And have a few pints of Guinness as well, just for old time's sakes.
Over at Blouser's with Paul.
As a matter of fact, I talked to Tom Navin and tell him that you pointed him in the wrong direction.